The search is on for a killer tonight after a father is gunned down at a local apartment complex. The latest on the investigation is next at 10.
Fox 5 News at 10 starts right now.
A desperate search is on tonight for the person who murdered a father of 8. Good evening to you. I'm Doug Evans. Gwinnett County Police tell us that the 42-year-old man was in his Gwinnett County apartment when someone shot and killed him. Happened earlier this afternoon at the Rockbridge Court Apartments, and that's where we find Fox 5's Natalie Fultz. She joins us live tonight from the crime scene. Natalie.
Doug, good evening. Police do not have a motive as of yet, and they don't have a suspect in custody either. But we were out here all day, and friends and family have identified the victim as 42-year-old Joe Love. And you could really see how much this community is affected by his death. Everybody knew him, and they say everybody loved him.
I loved him so much.
Shaniqua Jones got engaged less than a month ago, and now the man she was supposed to spend the rest of her life with is dead. Gwinnett County Police say Joe Love was gunned down Sunday in his apartment.
I can't. I'm not going to find anybody else like Joe.
Neighbors stood outside their homes in shock. Their friend, a man well known in the community, now gone.
He took me in 1 month after I moved there. He didn't deserve none of this. And I hear so much about Gwinnett detectives. I hope they do their job and find the perpetrator who did this.
Gwinnett County Police tell Fox 5 the 42-year-old father of 8 was shot multiple times and died at the scene. Police say Love was not alone. According to investigators, another man was inside the apartment at the time of the shooting.
As you can see, the second occupant busted out the window when he heard shots fired to flee the area.
As police continue their investigation into Love's murder, loved ones like Sherry Williams, who was married to Love for 9 years, struggle to deal with the idea of a life without love.
He was a good person, and know where he came from and where he's at now is amazing. He didn't deserve any of this. Whoever did this, I hope that they get what they deserve. I hope justice is served.
Now, police tell us they received multiple 911 calls, and because this happened in the middle of broad daylight, they're hoping some of the neighbors may have seen something and do come forward. But as of now, again, they do not have a motive, and they do not have the person responsible for shooting Love in custody. Reporting live in Gwinnett County, Natalie Fultz, Fox 5 News.
Natalie, thank you. Now to a Fox 5 News alert. A teenager is dead tonight, and police believe they know who did it. Clayton County authorities want to find this man. He's Dante Jones. The victim's murder was so heinous that the sheriff's office there has put Jones on the most wanted list. Fox 5's Claire Sims is live at the Clayton County Sheriff's Office for us tonight with that story. Claire.
Yeah, officials here at the Sheriff's Office say Dante Jones is now their #2 most wanted person here in Clayton County after he allegedly shot and killed a 17-year-old.
Boom, 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 5. About 5 shots I heard.
Leah King says the shots were so close she could tell they came from a large caliber weapon.
You know, young people nowadays just don't have any regard for life.
King lives just next door to where Clayton County Police responded around 6:20 Saturday evening after a report of a suspicious person. No one answered when we knocked, but according to neighbors, someone started banging on the back door of this home on Gristmill Court, yelling for help, and a little boy inside called 911.
See, now if I was home, I wouldn't have opened the door either. I would have done exactly what he did. You know, especially not knowing anybody, knowing him. I would have done the same thing. I would have called 911. The young boy across the street, he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
When officers arrived, they found a 17-year-old, identified as Jalen Cameron of Riverdale, dead, face down in the yard. Now, police want to find this man, Dante Lamar Jones. They say the 22-year-old is wanted for Cameron's murder, though they haven't released any details about what may have led to the shooting.
And I'm sorry. I really am sorry that happened. Just 17 years old.
Neighbors tell us that cul-de-sac is normally very quiet, and they did not recognize either of the men who police say is involved in this shooting. Now, they ask anybody with information to call Crime Stoppers. The number is 770-577-TIPS. We are live in Clayton County. Claire Sims, Fox 5 News.
Thank you, Claire. Atlanta police need your help in finding a missing person. They tell us that Zebedee Johnson was last seen walking on Boulder Park Drive this morning around 8. They have issued a Maddie's call for this man. He was probably in the area of the Publix at Fairburn and Cascade Roads. He's said to suffer from dementia. He's also missing his right eye. If you have any information on his whereabouts, please call Atlanta Police. All right, now another cold night on tap for North Georgia. Let's check in with Fox 5 Storm Team meteorologist Jeff Hill with a first look at our forecast. Jeff, going to stay that way?
Well, it's going to get a little bit better tomorrow. We should be in the upper 40s to near 50, so we do have some improvement. Unfortunately, it's not going to last long. We got a cold front coming our way for Tuesday, and that's really going to cool things off heading into Wednesday. Let's take a look at what else it might do, because we might get a couple of snow showers out of that front as it comes through as well Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday evening. Right now, I'm not expecting any major accumulation of snow, but could maybe get a dusting in some spots. Here's the front right now, and there's the moisture with it, very limited. So it's not tapping anything out of the south, not getting anything out of the Gulf of Mexico. This is just leftover moisture with the system as it's made its way out of Canada. It'll continue to move down to the south by sometime late tomorrow afternoon. That snow will be lingering up around the Nashville area, then getting a little bit closer in the overnight hours Tuesday or Monday into early Tuesday morning, and then approaching the northwest corner of Georgia as we get into Tuesday around midday. So I think you're going to start seeing some snow showers maybe north of the Rome area all the way up toward Chattanooga sometime around noon on Tuesday. And then as the front gets a little bit closer, the snow showers get a little bit closer. But again, these are just going to be individual little showers, not going to be a major line of snow moving through. So some of you get some of that snow, some will not. And then the snow showers will be ending as we head through the latter part of the evening, especially south of Atlanta. Some of those snow showers could extend even all the way down toward LaGrange and possibly into the Columbus area as we get into late night Tuesday and possibly even into the overnight into early Wednesday morning before it all comes to an end. Here's a look at the up close forecast for you. And again, this kind of shows you those snow showers just a little bit better, kind of separates the moisture there, really kind of gives you a little better indication of what we'll be dealing with as we get into about 6 o'clock. Some of those snow showers from Atlanta all the way down toward LaGrange. But again, as we head through about 10, 11 o'clock, whatever's left over will be from Atlanta all the way down toward LaGrange. At least that's the way it looks right now. That could certainly change. Now, what we're talking about, snow showers possible pretty much in this area where we've shaded all the counties, extending all the way from LaGrange up through the Conyers area, up to Gainesville, all the way up into Raven County. Light snow, dusting to less than an inch. Most of us won't really see anything accumulating on the ground. But if we do see anything here near the metro area, just a dusting, it'll be less than an inch up across the North Georgia mountains. That would be the greatest amount of snowfall. And what's going to come our way too, very cold air. I mean, we're talking about temperatures as we head into Wednesday morning, getting all the way down to about 20 degrees here in Atlanta, teens to the north, and it's going to be windy. That's going to put the wind chill factors down to near zero or single digits early on Wednesday morning. So the high temperature today, 42. We'll get better than that tomorrow. We should get up to about 48. And of course, today was a completely dry day. Current temperature outside right now, 33. Still got a little north wind at 7. Puts our wind chill factor right now down to 27. It's in the 20s right now. Actual temperature from Dallas to Marietta, 31 in Snellville, 28 in Peachtree City, 29 in LaGrange. As we head over toward Athens, look at how much colder it is there, 25, 19 in Dawsonville, 25 right now up in Blue Ridge. So the forecast then for the remainder of tonight, look for clear skies. It's going to be cold, temperatures anywhere from 18 to 25, and then for Monday, sunny, not as cold, with a high temperature of 48. Here's the extended forecast, 45 on Tuesday, really about only a 30% chance of a snow shower in any one given spot. Then 35 degrees on Wednesday, much colder. Then we start to warm up to 49 by Friday. And look at next weekend. Can't wait for that. High temperatures will be near 60. And if we get anything coming through, it'll be in the form of rain showers. And that would be later in the evening or the overnight as we head into Sunday into the following Monday. Doug?
All right, something to look forward to. Jeff, thank you. Speaking of the cold, the city of Atlanta has opened warming centers to help people stay warm in these frigid temperatures. The Central Park Recreation Center and the Old Adamsville Warming Center are both open now. Right now, officials say the Old Adamsville Warming Center is currently full, but transportation to the Central Park Warming Center will be provided to those who arrive at the center seeking shelter. Well, today the Atlanta Hawks return to Gresham Park to engage in community activities there with a special group of kids. The basketball players teamed up with a group called Fearless Dialogues to host a community conversation with nearly 60 kids from 6 DeKalb County recreation, parks, and cultural affairs centers. And with MLK Day tomorrow, the players also offered their perspective on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy. One player told us he feels it's important for the kids' voices to be heard.
I always took pride in, not holding anything back and cutting cards, especially when dealing with kids, because they get so used to hearing the same answers over and over again that they don't really understand what's authentic and what's fake. So for me, I take pride in doing stuff like this so they can actually get the real voice of somebody that they may look up to.
The Hawks Foundation also provided a new outdoor basketball park at Gresham Park in September of 2016. The foundation has a goal of building at least 25 basketball courts in the next 5 years. And be sure to watch our broadcast of the annual King Day commemorative service tomorrow morning right here on Fox 5. Our coverage begins at 10 a.m. All right, now a severe flu outbreak is causing concern across the nation, including right here in Georgia. Ahead, how officials say you can protect yourself from the virus. Plus, President Trump tweeting about DACA as he continues to come under fire for his comments about immigration. The details coming up. Here's Cody.
And Falcons fans are letting Saints fans have it on social media after the crazy ending to that game in Minnesota. You'll hear from the hero of that game coming up on Fox 5 News at 10.